Hi, I'm Rosie with Inner Brilliance Coaching, and we often hear about how to achieve our goals. And since I work with high performers who know how to go for their goals, but might get burnt out or lose motivation, I thought I'd share some ways to keep your momentum going for continued success and happiness. Overall, there's some tips I thought I'd share, and then I'll get into some specifics about how to keep things going for you. First of all, it's important to periodically check in with your goals. Next, it's really helpful to recognize what you've accomplished so far. And finally, continue to visualize the outcome you'd like to attain. All these steps are important because your goals or desired outcomes might change over time. And revisiting what you've accomplished helps to inform you of those changes, or even better, provide inspiration for continued success. So, the first thing you can do is start by reviewing your goals quarterly to confirm they're still appropriate for you. Of course, you can even review them more often, but that's a good time to start is every quarter, every 3 months. And gaining clarity on what you want may take some time, so be patient. If you feel that you can easily create goals, but sometimes have trouble pursuing them or following through on them, it could be because the goals you created aren't what you genuinely want in your heart. Or they just need to be modified to be more in line with what you want. For example, I used to make a New Year's resolution to lose 10 pounds. And I no longer set that as a goal because I realized I really didn't care about weighing a certain amount. What I did care about was having energy and feeling fit. So I eventually refined my goals to reflect those two desires. Now my health goals are based on my values. In other words, what matters most to me. And I feel better than ever. An additional benefit is that the weight came off too. So the good news is when you pursue a goal based on what really matters to you, you're more likely to follow through. And then that residual or byproduct result you were hoping for can happen as well. Now, there's several ways to confirm that the goals you've created are truly meaningful to you. And there's ways to refine them to ensure you experience pleasure and joy while achieving them. So here are a few examples I've used. First, ask yourself, what is the purpose behind each goal? Is it a goal I want to pursue or feel like I have to pursue? If you feel that you have to pursue the goal, then can you get rid of it? If it's a goal you want to pursue, continue to remind yourself of why it's important to you. Next, if you feel that you haven't made much progress on your goals, visualize how you want to feel and what you want your life to look like when you've achieved each goal. Use that end result to identify an incremental next step that will move you in the right direction. So if you could really feel the accomplishment and what it would be like to have that goal, that actually can inspire your mind to have a tiny next step you can take. Next, ask yourself, what behaviors do I need to exhibit, or what positive qualities do I need to express to achieve each of my goals? For some inspiration, think about goals you've achieved in the past and who you were being to accomplish those goals. Then determine if that information guides you to whom you need to be now, at this point in your life, and remind yourself about those goals. So if you think back to maybe competing in a triathlon, were you committed to your training? Can that same level of commitment or just acknowledgement of that quality support you in a different goal you have today? Another tip is to state out loud each goal you've created and check in with your body to notice any sensations. If you feel excited, your goal is probably right on track. If you don't feel excited, you might want to try one of these other tips to see what could be refined to support you. Next, if you're noticing a little bit of lack of motivation, try committing to each of your goals for just 1 week or even just one day. If you notice reaching for that goal isn't fun or doesn't feel good, consider modifying it. And now, if you're still unmotivated to take a step toward your goal after trying any of these tips, one simple thing you can do is just try to take an action that makes it fun. For example, if you don't like exercising at the gym, bring a friend who energizes you, or go for a hike outside instead. Continue to try different things that can really make your next step enjoyable. And last, identify people who can support you in achieving your goals and share with them what you might need to continue moving forward. These people energize you and want to support you. They will be there for you, and that alone could be motivating. The best part is you can energize them as well. So we're all connected and we could be supporting each other along the way. And finally, after you feel that your goals really resonate with you, just make sure you have the structure and support needed to sustain the energy to achieve your goals and ultimately flow through your day-to-day life. Hope you found these helpful. And again, if we haven't met before, I'm Rosie with Inner Brilliance Coaching, and I help high performers go from stressed and frustrated to what I like to call happier high achievers, who are more confident and stronger leaders in all areas of their lives, so they can magnetize results better than imagined with much more ease, personally and professionally.